Fast forward to the next week, I was sitting in the living room typing a new story. My uncle barged in through the back door as if he owns the place like he always does. He waved at me while chuckling and went to make himself a sandwich. He's pretty weird, so I didn't acknowledge whatever was so funny to him. I continued writing and my dad came in just a few minutes after my uncle. My uncle was still snickering while making his sandwich and my dad looked at me with a little guilt in his eyes. I confronted them for both acting so off and my uncle bursted out cackling. My dad was telling him to calm down and could barely keep eye contact with me. I asked them what was going on and my uncle said, "Your dad told me about your little fanfiction stories, how pathetic." As he continued cackling before he choked a little of his own spit. I looked at my dad and felt betrayed. He knew I wrote these stories but he should have never told my uncle. Now I'll never hear the end of it. My uncle continued on saying, "Yeah, he told me about your nerdy little anime fanfiction you write. So pathetic. Why not go out and actually get a real girlfriend instead of living in your fantasy land?" He could not contain his laughter. I yelled at him that it would be funny if he could actually read my writing, to make fun of the fact that he's illiterate, and my dad had to tell him what my stories were even about. He switched from hysterically laughing to hysterically crying and ran out the back door. My dad glared at me and went to run after him. I kind of feel bad, but not really because he was the one who started it.